Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having episode 4 as the Western Roman Empire, and we are playing the Barbarian Invasion in the hardest difficulties, and our goal is to get the whole map. And at the moment we are doing quite well, reclaiming the whole empire from the rebels. And at the moment our aim is to recapture Spain, pacify the British Isles completely, and then also pacify the northern Africa. And I guess we don't have any battle pending here unless we want to assault Dal Rada. I'm a bit concerned because the enemy general has more stars. And of course I think our archers could likely take down these Hounds of Kulan, but maybe we will wait until this army defeats or reconquers Eburacum, and then it can reinforce us there. So without further ado, let's finish the turn here. Okay, Lombard, you want to trade with us? Maybe they want to change map information. Okay. At least they are not at the horde mode. And it seems we are starting to make profit. Excellent. So, and we finished several ports. Campus Quadi is rioting still. Maybe these troops will bring peace and order. Yes, they will, but let's not invest much there because the city may prove to be problematic. And in here we can cancel the games. And we seem to have one pagan character here. Okay. And would we be able to take control of this city so that we could convert it? Let's see. And in here I think we can bring the retinue of this guy to Marcus the Gambler. And maybe we can bring some of the retinue to Icus Alemanni, and thus raise the public order there enough for it to be beneficial for us. So what if we construct a port here? It will bring us some money, but that's not maybe the ideal site for the construction there. We can besiege Eburacum once again. And then let's bring in these to reinforce the army besieging Carthago Nova. And are we ready to attack? I think we need to combine some of these Foederati infantries together, and I think we are not going to retrain the foederati cavalry either. So maybe, of course, mercenary veterani would likely be helpful here. But let's try to win the battle without mercenaries here. So the walls are likely large stone wall, which will pose us some difficulties because of the there are many more arrow slits in the tower from which to shoot. So we need to select well the places onto which to put the towers. So I guess, well, there is not that much choice. So it's going to be on the both sides of the main gate, and I guess this tower will provide fire support, especially to that side, as this tower is unable to fire, so it's more likely that this tower will get to the wall. And I think this volley here will nicely reduce the morale of these units as well. So they will cover a bit more quickly when the battle is actually joined. The next phase is quite okay. So that tower is burning. We need to send the units back.
Praise the gods! The siege towers are at the walls! Now the real fight begins!
And let's hope all of these guys can get to the siege tower quickly. And it seems we are shooting at our own tower here. But I think we can send in the rest of the foederati infantry to help fight the battle. And what's the problem with you guys? Okay, so let's go in front of that tower so we can capture them hopefully a bit sooner. And the battle is joined. And these are already wavering, which is very nice. And they are breaking. Okay, the enemies are sending some reinforcements. I guess we need to use another unit to attack the reinforcing enemies. Fighting on two fronts is a bit risky as the morale of these troops isn't that high. Okay, they are breaking. Excellent. So what we should try to do is to take control of this gateway. And start to send in some more troops. Maybe. I'm not certain if I should bring in the archers or not. These are wavering, not good. Okay, shaken at the moment. And if we could just
Praise the
conquer
gods!
this.
The siege towers are at the walls! Now the real fight begins!
Let's bring in the troops into position. I think this should fall to us momentarily. But of course there are the not so panicked enemies there also. So I think the new plan will be to bring in the archers from the tower as well. Or through the tower. And then at least to capture these. Let's bring the general right next to the walls. So maybe that will help us. And hopefully the tower cannot shoot us there. And with these we need to capture this tower because I think it will be able to shoot at us. And then right after that, it seems these are not going there. So it's a close call. Hopefully they will capture it before they panic. And the tower is ours there. And then let's try to capture the another one. And the gateway is under our control. Excellent. So let's bring in the cavalry. And hopefully that will also break some of the enemy morale here. Yes, it does. Good news. And they can strike right away at these peasants here. Some of the archers are arriving. It's time to bring back the cavalry so that they don't take too many casualties from the tower. And it seems our foederati infantry is panicking. So hopefully the direct line of fire will help the archers to break the peasants here. Okay. It did exactly that. Good. So let's take care of those enemies, and it seems our other Foederati infantry is breaking as well. Fortunately... Okay. Oh, that was the same unit that was breaking before. That's good, because we need to take care of these troops from here as well, before we can really push forward. And I think it's time to take control of that tower, so our cavalry can move a bit more freely. And it's ours, excellent. And let's lose a couple of shots on these peasants down here. Maybe they will break soon. Wavering already. I think cavalry charge is enough. Yes, it is. It's time to bring the archers here. Hopefully they can do already something to that enemy bodyguard. And these guys like to stand before the tower, being shot at. But finally, that tower is ours, and they can begin to help us to fight the panicked peasants on the tower. I guess we need to take this tower as well, and the enemy is concentrating its forces, I guess, in the city center. If not yet, then soon. Okay, they are there. Actually, the archers are quite good on the walls. And then let's bring the other archer unit here as well. And basically it's now cavalry business. So I think a good route to bring in the units will be this way. And let's bring in the archers as well, so they can give us some support, maybe entice the enemy to attack. But mainly I think it will be the bodyguards who will do the most of the work here. We still have plenty of time, and it will take some time to get the troops into position. Especially the archers will be quite tired. So how far or how close we need to bring them for them to be of somewhat useful. I think we should bring a couple of these generals' bodyguards there. And they didn't provoke the enemy to attack. Let's bring in one for the Rati cavalry as well. And then let's bring in the archers, other cavalry units, and the general. And the peasants are starting to move. Maybe we should consider attacking them. And actually, don't fire just yet. We need to have the cavalry in position. And I guess it's time to hit the enemy with everything we have, and the archers can support us. So, a nice round here. I don't think those peasants will be able to do that much. And the enemy general's bodyguard is taking quite a beating already. So far so good. And the enemy bodyguard is completely down. And the city is ours. Excellent. Some casualties we are starting to run low on infantry. But I think the situation is pretty good nonetheless. And we are starting to have a decent sum of money as well. By the way, how much are the mines producing? Okay, normal amount. So, I think the cavalry will continue towards the last enemy settlement. And we will make some peasants to keep up the public order there. And here, this guy needs to wait a bit more. Maybe he could actually threaten. Okay, another Berber army, so much for those threats. I think in Carthage we could make a couple of archers to help with the defense there. In Karalis, I don't think we need roads. How much would this benefit? A bit, so let's do it. And Mediolanum could benefit from some units which are already under production. And then we just need to decide how to boost our economy in the best way. So, in Londinium we could construct mines. They will increase corruption quite a bit. But I guess we need to do it. It will be a nice boost. Let's see about Mediolanum. If we build Shipwright, there will be a decent boost, so let's do that. What about Rome? If we construct Dockyard, I think that's a decent increase, so we will do that. And Ravenna, Shipwright is okay, so we just need to concentrate on keeping hold of these cities, and mines here We'll bring 200, that's okay.
Aye, Captain. Set sail!
And Salona actually could, I think, use port as well. Yes, it can. And then we need to repair these buildings, I guess, next turn. And here we can raise taxes. And the taxes are really high there. Maybe we can raise taxes here as well. And I think we are ready to finish the turn here. Cordoba will need some attention next turn. Maybe we should relinquish building some of these ports with lower productivity and repair the buildings here and start the construction of Governor's Palace here and make some peasants just in case. So, I guess we are ready. The Celts want ceasefire. Okay, and I guess our siege will end. But let's try to cause some damage to the army that's initially attacking us. Because some of the units there don't have shields, so they should be a bit easier for us to engage with the archers. And we need to be ready to flee quite quickly.
The enemy have brought up more men.
And the archers are quite decent here. Let's move back a bit. And I think we should try to get the high ground after we have beaten this army. Flanking maneuver from the left will be beneficial, I think. And it's time to focus on the general here. And they are breaking already. Excellent. It seems our Limitane will break soon as well. We don't do something about it here. And the reinforcing enemy army is about to arrive.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Okay, excellent. This battle is ours.
Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield. The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
And let's take care of those pikemen. And then I think a new line on top of that hill will be the wisest course of action. And let's see actually if the Sarmatians take care of those Gothic chariots. And the one additional benefit for being here is that we can withdraw rather quickly. Okay, that was nice. A couple of more men less to worry about. And let's see if we can cause some disruptions here. Barbarian peasants, Hounds of Kulan, mercenary Sarmatian archers. Let's see if we can take care of those, and the archers must focus on those Hounds of Kulan. And the Sarmatians are fleeing, which is excellent news. And it might actually be so that we can focus on the enemy general first. And let's attack with the general from the rear and hope that it's enough. The hounds. Okay, good. So we are beating the enemy general, and the hounds have been taken down. I think our infantry can chase down the peasants, and the archers can focus on this spearman formation.
The gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
And the situation suddenly is looking very good for us.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
And the city here is, I think, it will fall to us.
The god!
A heroic victory, I agree. At least this once. Let's use auto-resolve. Some casualties.
Out of move, sir. Pull back.
But the general here is still alive and can harass at least some of the enemy armies there. And we are starting to make some decent amount of money, which is excellent. And let's see about Talraida. I think we need to destroy those buildings, and then we need to buy a ship to get our army across.
Engage the enemy.
And here I think we will leave these two units to defend, and basically this city will revolt very soon. So let's raise taxes
Engage the enemy.
and get this army to help us pretty soon. So there should be only peasants here, which practically, and the general of course. And because of that, we should have rather easy time taking this city as well. And of course, any casualties or damage we can cause to the enemy general's bodyguard is very beneficial for us.
Our soldiers are at the walls. Now they must batter away.
Of course, taking down the peasants is beneficial as well, but the bodyguard here is the main problem.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate. Show no mercy. The enemy walls are down. Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the ruins.
I guess it's time to bring in the cavalry.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Okay. Seems the battle is joined rather quickly, and where is our general? If he dies, this battle may end rather quickly. Let's just make sure that he's in the middle of it. Steady. But the other cavalry is wavering, so we need to pull back. Let's just make sure that the comitatenses are here to hold the line. And the general can get away. Okay, they are at least eager still. Maybe we need to send our own bodyguard with hit and run tactics to fight as well. And the general is not allowed to charge alone. And let's utilize the charge bonus once again. They are beginning to be shaken here. That was quite quick collapse. So let's just hope that these comitatenses will hold empty line. Okay.
The enemy leader is dead. No honest Roman will weep, even though he was a countryman.
And we still have some peasants to take care of. Okay, those are fleeing. And the archers are trickling in bit by bit. I think that in this battle the enemy fought surprisingly well. But nonetheless, these peasants shouldn't be big enough problem for us to take care of. And the archers can begin to fire at will. And the victory is ours, excellent. And let's hope that Eburacum will stay under our control after this. Okay, so he's bacon. We will move him forward out of the area. And let's build a new chapel there. And I think the comitatenses and cavalry will move forward as well. Maybe this governor could bring some order into this area. At least he will improve the public order a bit. Now we will try to hold it. And here actually we need to transfer the titles or retinue. At least this took Britannium to another commander. And this army can move. Okay. Barbarian army we don't, or rebel army. And a clear defeat. So next turn we will march forward. Quintus Furius is the commander there. So can we do something in Carthage? That's beneficial. Maybe we could build an academy to increase enforce law there, and then I think it will likely also benefit the governor there. But first we need to construct the proconsul's palace here. Tarentum can still raise taxes. And I think the situation is beginning to work out here. And we can have the torturer and musician for this guy here. And we can bring this general to the eastern front. And the question now is, okay, we don't have enough, at least yet, to convert that settlement. And we need to make some repairs here as well. Augusta Treverorum It's having nice public order. Avaricum as well. And it's kind of ironically nice that the population is decreasing in some of these cities. So I think we have a turn. Candidate for adoption. Yes, we will take him. And where is he? In Eburacum. It's actually a good thing. Carthage is growing. We need to have the Imperial Palace there, or there will be problems. Lepsis Manga is growing. We need to have the Governor's Palace there soon. And okay, some of the first hordes Goths are arriving. That's going to be problematic for us. I think we need to improve defenses in Salona with peasants, I guess. Maybe we could actually bring this guy to take charge of the garrison there. And here I think we will start the conversation now. And okay, I think we will survive that rather well. And Eburacum is slowly coming into line, which is good news.
General! Orders! March! Forward! Out of move, sir! Sir! March!
Ready to sail!
And Dalraida will, of course, rebel soon. And this army here will take the northern route, it seems. And the general here can keep track of this Berber army. And maybe we need to train some peasants in Londinium as well. And Sabaro Rivo will need some lowering of taxes and some repairs as well. We will get to those soon. Okay, and I think that's everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also share this video to someone who you think might like this. All of these will help a great deal. You can also post comments, suggestions about tactics or strategy or something else. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.